Super common question, how strong do you need to be to do a handstand push-up? So how much weight do you need to be able to press over your head to do exactly the same range of motion in the handstand push-up? So let's test it out today. How I'm going to do it is I'm going to warm up with different progressions of the handstand push-up as I warm up with the seated or the Z press. So basically this position on the floor here, from a dead start position, I'm going to press up above my head and then back down again. The cool thing with doing it this way is I don't smash the plates into the roof, and there's also no way of really getting momentum from the legs like you do with a push press. I want to make this a strict press. So to kick off, I'm just going to do pike push-ups. I'm going to do 5 repetitions. So this is going to help me warm up towards handstand push-up, but also get lots of blood in the shoulders and the arms for the presses. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with that Z press. So once I've done 5, I've lost count. I think that's 5. I'm going to do exactly the same. Do 5 repetitions here. Pushing up, make sure I get dead straight arms at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5. Little rest, then we'll up the ante, go to that next progression on the handstand push-ups. So because I'm going to rush through these quite quickly, I'm going to start to lower the reps straight away. So I'm just going to go into 3 reps with this one. So now elevating the feet, coming all the way down, head touch, back up again. Now this is slightly partial range because I'm not going all the way down to a deficit, so my hands aren't going to the same position now on the barbell, but I'll do that on the next one. So this is a 20k barbell, and I'm now putting 5s on, so this is 30 kilos, 3 repetitions. Also body weight's going to make a difference, so I'm around 77, 78 kilos, so a little bit lighter than I was when I last tested this, and when I tested it before, I'd done it in a standing overhead press. So that's 3 repetitions. So now I've set up so I can go deficit with the hands. The feet are now the same height as the hands. So the next one up from this would be a deficit hand position and an elevated foot position. So exactly the same, come all the way down, push back up, just do the 3 this time. So you could argue now this is the same range of motion as the barbell. So up to 40 kilos on the bar now. The 3 reps. So now we've got the feet elevated, plus we've got the deficit. So 2 repetitions here, all the way down, back up. And then 50 kilos on the bar. So we're still like 27 kilos off my body weight. Okay, now let's go into floor standard handstand push-ups. So first handstand of the day, see what the balance is like, and then shoulders forwards, feet backwards, head kisses the floor, and then back up. Let's do 2. I don't know if that's a silly idea because I'm going to have to go 2 with the 60 kilos. Okay, 2 at 60. That was harder from a balance point of view. I thought I was going to rock backwards, but I think that's good because that's policing how much momentum or movement I'm using. Okay, next it's going to be singles, but I'll go to deficit handstand push-up. Let's go that one, that's prettier. So now I'd say this is a direct comparison because it's full range of motion, meaning I'm going to come down to that depth on the handstand push-up, the same as the barbell press. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to go singles first on both, see how the intensity is. You should be able to tell by how much conversation I can hold as I do the movement. So all the way down, pause for a second, push back up. So that was quite comfortable. I know I can get 5 reps on a good day of those. And I'm not sure about this, it's a big jump, but I don't actually have 2.5k plates. We might have to bodge it with something, but let's see if I can get 70 for 1. Never done this press before with this type of weight. Always just done standing in the past. Wee, stay there. That's tricky as hell. Okay. So the strength was there, I had it, but the worst bit was getting to the top there. I felt like I was gonna rock backwards. So definitely can't use any swing momentum to play around there. But you could then also look at the skill. Like I've never done that before with that type of weight, that press. I've hardly ever used that press, but I've probably done 10,000 reps of handstand push-ups over the last 10 years. Okay, so let's just test it now. I've got these rusty old 1.25, so that's 2.5 kilos up. So this will be 72.5. I'm a little bit concerned about my feet moving like that, so I might put something underneath my feet just to hold me down. So another single rep, up nice and slow, controlled, hold a conversation while I go up as well as down. It's pretty comfortable. Rosie joined in on the conversation. No, that's not happening. Okay, so we know my max on the Z press today was that 70 kilos for one repetition. And let's now try and max out the handstand push-ups deficit just to see what they are today. And then we've got a direct comparison. So we have one rep at 70 kilos on the dead press, and let's see how many reps of deficit. Ugly 4. If I can get 5. No. Okay, so 4.5 reps deficit, 70 kilos on the Z press. Let me know down in the comments what you can get. What's your overhead press? What's your body weight? And what's your handstand push-up level? Will be really interesting to know. If you want to build your handstand push-ups, check out my app. Link is down in the description. And I'll speak to you next time. Thanks, guys.